Remember when no one knew why SpongeBob lived in a pineapple? Well, it turns out before the show aired, everyone at Nickelodeon was confused by it and wanted to change it. This is the hilarious story of how the creator of SpongeBob used one simple joke to convince Nickelodeon to make his show. Welcome to Animation Hustle, the place where we dive into the funny and untold stories behind your favorite animated movies and TV shows. So this dude is Steven Hillenberg, the legendary creator of SpongeBob. And even he had no idea just how popular SpongeBob would be.
I thought we might just get one season. I didn't really think that it would become more of a mainstream show. I mean, honestly, I didn't really see that coming.
Now, the show is insanely popular now, but before it came out, no one understood it. The characters were weird, the setting was weird, and most of all, no one understood why a sponge lived in a pineapple under the sea.
When you just show people drawings and you're trying to explain, this is like Charlie Chaplin. He's an innocent sponge who lives in this town called Bikini Bottom. There was a lot of questioning. Why does he live in a pineapple? And first of all, my logic was, it's Hawaiiana. Mm-hmm. The pineapple in some cultures represents friendship. Like in England, I think you'll see a door knocker. It makes sense that he would live in the pineapple, right? Because he's friendly.
It's a fun idea, but it caused major problems. You see, he had to figure out a way to explain this to executives at Nickelodeon because if they didn't understand it, they wouldn't buy the show.
When we pitched, we were developing this board, and I was getting ready for Albie Hecht, who is head of the animation then, to come and hear our pitch. And I heard before he got here that they were all worried, like, what is he living in a pineapple? What is that?
Instead of explaining it, he did something simply hilarious.
Albie's coming out. And so in the first line of the pitch, I changed it was a Jacques Cousteau. First line was like, this he, home of my favorite creature, SpongeBob SquarePants. And I added the line, of course he lives in a pineapple, you silly. He laughed. And then it was kind of like, it took off from there. And I owe a lot to Albie because I know he advocated for us. And
I don't know what this sponge is, but let's do it.
That was just a quick story behind the scenes of pitching SpongeBob. The show is so iconic now that it's hard to remember that at one point, no one knew it and no one really understood it. But of course, the creator, Steve Hillenberg, just stuck to his vision, and the results are absolutely legendary. Subscribe for more behind-the-scenes animation videos. Don't forget to check the description for links. Check out these videos, and I'll see you in the next one.